Hello, my name is Sean. Welcome to the channel, and today's video is going to be about Porsche's 992 GT3 RS. And yeah, you're finally able to order these things directly from Porsche. So I'm going to tell you what's different other than the looks for this car compared to the regular GT3. And straightforward, the thing that you might realize off the bat is the big arse wing. That thing is gigantic. It makes the one on the GT3 look pedestrian. Never thought I'd say that because I thought the wing for the GT3 was pretty big already. Well, this one is massive, which means it's giving massive downforce. This car has 16 more horsepower than the GT3 and does 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It has a top speed of 184 miles per hour, which is about 15 miles less than the GT3. But for all intents and purposes, this car is a track weapon. On the track, it is undefeated by the GT3. They say it's about 10 seconds faster on the Nürburgring than the GT3. Now, as a caveat for all this extraness, extra aero bits, is also no manual for this car. It's only PDK, and it costs about $56,000 more. So no, it is not cheap, and because of how this car is put together, I'm going to just assume that it's very uncomfortable. I wouldn't drive this daily. So if you wanted a higher top speed, didn't want to pay more money, $56,000 is a lot, I would stick with the GT3 instead of going for the RS. But if you're for going to the track and tracking this is the car for you. Now, this is the part of the video where I talk about the airway bits, because I don't like talking about the carbon fiber pieces they add to add more downforce, aerodynamics, and things like that. But this car does have a rear seat delete because it's the GT3 RS, and with a YSAC package, it loses an extra 33 pounds. And to help with some of that crazy track performance, this car has Porsche's active suspension management, and it's 20 millimeters lower compared to Porsche's 911 Carrera. Now, this car, Porsche rear axle steering with the sports setup. I don't know if the sports setup is for more aggressive underturn in the corners or what it doesn't really say. So we know it's lighter, steadier, more stable, costs more, but how does it look? Well, I have to say this is probably the best looking GT3 RS I've ever seen. I've never really been a fan of the RS styling. It's one of those things where it looks good, but it's like, a little overhyped. I got a few pictures of this last year when they were showing it off, and I thought, this is probably one of the best looking cars ever, and if it performs how it looks, then it'll probably be one of the greatest sports cars ever produced, and the GT2 RS is going to be vastly superior. But could somebody like me live with it every day? And I probably would say no, from a standpoint of where I live. This car would have to be parked on the street, and it screams, I'm expensive, take me. There's nothing subtle about this car. There's no mistaking it for anything else. All people have to do is look online and see which 911 it is and proceed to want to take it and do whatever people do when they take people's cars. But it's all based on my living arrangements and things of that nature. Call the channel Supercars from the Hood for no reason, even though I'm not the person that owns the supercar. But to be fair, it was really about what was under the hood than what was in the hood when I came up with the name for the channel. Either way, I prefer a more stealthy sports car, supercar, hypercar, if there was ever such a thing. So there you have it, the Porsche 992 GT3 RS. Would this be your pick for a track-focused sports car? Or would you go with something a little less expensive, because $223,000 is a lot of money for a track-focused sports car? Let me know in the comments, and with that said, I'd like to bring this video to a close. So if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. Got a lot of stuff for the channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. With that said, I'll catch you later.